The Lakers have been hooping, and surprisingly, this run has been fueled by their defense, even after losing AD, which I think has surprised a lot of people. Shout out to JJ Redick. They have sacked 7 straight opponents under 102 points, going 6-1 in that stretch. Meanwhile, Coach JJ has handed Luka the keys, and he's looking more comfortable by the game. They've climbed to the 2nd seed in the West for the first time in 2021. LeBron is looking like he's 30 years old again. He's literally putting up the same stat line since he turned 40 since his last MVP season. Guys.
Hold on, go to Keon.
I have to ask, what excuse do the Lakers not have to win it all this year?
This is a little too much.
I was going to respect the team.
A little too much. Come on, producer Dom. Why too far, Keon?
That's just too much.
I got to say.
That's a drastic change. They riding the highway right now. There's a lot of season left, you know?
It's not that much season. It's like 20 games. It's like 20 games.
You know, I mean, they do have Bron. Is Luka a good playoff player? Bron a great playoff player. So you got a good chance, but a lot of things do have to go right.
Of course.
That's a lot.
And the West is going to be such a dogfight, bro.
Yeah, that's a reach.
I have a different perspective.
Tell us.
Oh, talk to me about it.
Those teams don't get enough credit.
Which teams?
Like Lakers don't get enough credit now. Boston, OKC, Cleveland, like the way they play the game, the way they execute the game offensively, defensively, the way the Lakers execute right now defensively. Now we're talking about defensively. They are locked down defensive team right now with Luka, right? I think Luka bought into what he has to do. Just give me effort. Just give me effort. We're not asking you to stop nobody. Just give me effort. Bron IQ on the game understands how to place Luka and different strategies on how to rotate the defenses where Luka ain't crashing out to the corner and closing out to somebody who can drive. Like, we gonna keep Luka moving around.
Right.
They expanded their defense higher up the court. They in denial at the 4-point line. We call it the 4-point line. They in denial at the 4-point line. They scramble. They got Vanderbilt, who's he's all
really
over
good.
he's all over the fucking
for
court.
Sure. Yeah.
Austin Reeves is stepping into something special.
Yeah, he is.
And then you just let Luka go do what Luka do. Whatever the fuck he gonna do. You know what I mean? Just let him. And Bron I've never seen him as happy as he looked playing the game right now.
Very joyful.
Off the ball.
Very youthful.
He's off the ball. He's sprinting corner. He's shooting corner threes. If you would have asked me reverse now, the roles is reversed.
If you would have asked me in December,
he's AD right now.
Right.
And Luka is him.
Yeah.
So now all them passes, all them passes that Bron was throwing to AD, getting down the court early, all them lob passes, getting early offense, getting early baskets, getting fouls, mismatches. Luka is capable of making those same exact passes that Bron could make. So now Bron knows all I have to do is run the court. I'm going to get a mismatch. If Luka throw it, I can go get it. It's a one-on-one situation. Now it's me versus you.
Yeah.
Or you could just dump it into Bron in the early post-up now because he's the first big down the court.
And he's still faster than
so the game become a lot smarter at this point. You know
simpler.
what? I'm just going to run the lane. I'm gonna give duck-ins. I'm gonna sprint the court. I'm gonna become AD in a sense. He's in a pick and roll now. You see Bron in the pick and roll. He's setting it, short rolling, being a quarterback now. He is in a different role right now. As a result, he got the numbers that he's gotten, and the Lakers is doing what they're doing. They defense. Actually, it's really good right now.
Offensively, I'm not terribly surprised.
Bron shooting corner threes.
There's nothing surprising offensively.
I'm not terribly surprised.
That's not surprisingly. It's just like, you don't. That's not
what
you feel comfortable with doing that,
right?
Yeah.
Right.
Because you know you have somebody who can pass the ball and do similar things and have a vision the way that you have a vision.
Yeah, like LeBron's never played with a playmaker like Luka, I think. So
he played with a playmaker that can go get it, like Kyrie. That was a different type of playmaker.
The thing that the offense, I'm not terribly surprised at. What's really opened my eyes when they play the Nuggets, and my only thing was, what are they going to do with guys like Jokic or Chet and all that stuff. They put LeBron
Jokic is
on
unstoppable,
Jokic.
bro.
Yeah, you can't stop him.
But
It's how you guard Denver, though.
But they did so much switching, and they have so many 6'10", rangy, athletic dudes led by Braun that you could throw at these 7-footers, especially
But if
Jokic.
if you throw off the rhythm of
which
his
I thought was
shooters,
going to be their biggest. I thought that was going to be their biggest Achilles
Jokic is
heel. I'm like, they could be able to guard
Yeah.
him.
The way
but
that-
they did as good a job on anybody I see.
Yeah, but the
Jokic for a while.
Braun has the recipe. They did it already. They won. They beat Denver with that recipe.
Yeah.
Let's be physical.
You talking about from this season or
No, I'm just saying in general.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have the recipe. I just don't have the personnel to do that.
Yeah.
Like I had McGee, AD, and Dwight who can go out there and we can switch bodies up on Joker. JaVale is more playing the paint. Dwight is more physical. We're going to beat him up every single time. We're going to beat you up on offense and defense. So now the Lakers is taking that same mentality.
My only issue with this, and I obviously gotta defer to you between LeBron being your boy, between you being a Hall of Famer, the whole bit.
I'm a student of the game.
And that all of those reasons. My issue with this conversation is the right now of the defense. And the numbers that people keep wanting to throw out, to me, still include a sample size pre-trade. So I don't know. If you told me I had a series right now, Lakers, Denver, you're not going to give me 7 games of Jokic with 12 points.
Nah, hell no.
That's not going to happen.
That's not realistic.
No.
Yeah.
So I get it, and it's been fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm still tracking to see how sustainable it is.
I think
you can't go to stop Jokic, though.
Yeah, I think it's very sustainable. I just think it's very sustainable. It's
as in they're gonna be in the finals.
It's strategizing. Like it's you strategizing. It's nothing that Joker would do that nobody has seen anymore. Like we've seen everything from him. We know he's gonna be at the top of the key. We know he's gonna sprint the court at times. We know when his shot ain't moving, he gonna quick swing it, moving around. He gonna try to run you around. We know all of these things. Like we've watched it, even as fans. There's nothing he's gonna do that's any different than what he's been doing in the past. He's just that good and great at what he do. So when you have an opportunity when you have 2 minds
You can
and
mess
two
up the 10.
and
You
2
mess up the
athletes
30.
like that, 2 great players like that, they are willing to make this work. A lot of teams that Braun had wasn't willing to make this shit work. We wasn't willing to make this shit work when I was with the Lakers. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Luka
make it work out.
Luka got the ball now.
Okay.
And this is the first time that we see Braun deferring to somebody
That's true.
with the ball.
That's very true.
Very true.
And he feels very comfortable with Luka being in control of that. You got somebody who hit game winners. You got somebody who bring you back in the game. You got somebody who could take a 20-point lead, a 40-point lead. You got takeover. You got 2K takeover.